Hi everybody, it's darktoadthesticky here. Something very strange happened to me last night and I just wanted to share it with you. I, as many of you already know from one of my past videos, believe in ghosts. I was visited by the ghost of a kitty cat several years ago. So what happened last night freaked the hell out of me. Now, to be completely honest, I was in that state between sleep and awake where you're very receptive to both the dream world and to outside stimulus. So I am not 100% sure on what happened, but I'll just tell you what went on, and you could be the judge yourself. At 4:30 in the morning, I bolted upright and got out of bed and checked my house. The reason for this was, while I was in that state between awake and sleep, somebody gently tugged my toe. Now, I'm married, and as married couples go, we do things like that. You know, we see a toe sticking out from under the blanket, and we'll tickle it or give it a tug or something. So that is completely normal. So when it first happened, my first reaction was to pull it back under the blanket to protect myself. Then I realized that my wife was sleeping beside me. Okay, so I have a cat. Maybe he just gave me a little bite. He does that. He sees a little toe out, he'll give it a little, hey, you got a toe out. So I looked, and it was dark, but I couldn't make out the dark orange fur of my cat. Then I started to panic. What the hell grabbed me, right? Because I felt it. I felt it. It was real. So I got up and I was like looking in every single corner. My head is thinking, is there somebody in the house? What's going on, right? So I got out of bed and I looked around the room and didn't find nothing. I went down the hall into my living room, and on my couch, that's where my cat was sleeping. So it was not him, it was not my wife. So now I am at 4:30 in the morning, completely awake and freaked out. What the hell is going on? Is my house haunted? Now, my place is about 35 years old, so I don't know its full history. I only know the last 7 or 8 years of the history while we were living here. So I don't know what's happened here, and I don't know what happened on the structure that was here before that. However, I was also in that state between awake and sleep, and things happen in that state that seem real that are not. As a kid, I would have dreams, I believe they were dreams, where my bed was floating a couple of inches above the floor. In that state, I could feel it moving, right? And as soon as I tried to wake myself up, I could feel the bed slam down to the floor. Now, I know in my head, I know that that is most likely not real, but I felt it. I felt it, and there's always part of me back here somewhere that says, hey, did it happen or didn't it? Because when you feel something, when you experience it, you wonder, did that happen just inside my brain, or did it physically happen and I just felt it? Now, 99% sure that it was a dream, but it happened more than once. So I'm also kind of curious on, well, is there a possibility? Other things, I often have in that state dreams of running along the grass and falling, and then I bound out of bed, like, oh my God, am I okay? Now those I know are a dream because I don't have grass all over my feet or anything like that. So, but it's a very real feeling of falling. Not as real as the floating bed feeling, though. I have to say that the floating bed feeling felt much more real than the falling feeling. And the toe getting grabbed and pulled gently felt as real as that bed floating. So that's why I'm wondering, was it a dream? Yes, most likely. But what if it wasn't? My previous experience with a ghost, I was awake and it was a repetitive appearance. The cat would come and purr at me, and this happened over a good period of, like 5 or 6 minutes. So that one I am 100% sure in my brain that happened. This one I don't know. I don't know if, because it only happened once, whether it was real or not. It's most likely a dream, but it's freaking me out. Right? Last night when I went to bed, or after this incident, every sound that the house was making I could now hear. Now they've always been there. It's an old house, and old houses have sounds, but now I could hear them. Floor creaking, walls creaking, things shifting. I could hear them, right? So I'm wondering, why is that sound? Now, some of them are my cat. My cat likes to walk around, and the floors creak when he walks and stuff because he's not very steady anymore. So, it could be my cat, and it could just be the house settling. The wind blowing against the wall. Could be something like that. But I mean, I'm hearing these sounds, and I'm thinking, is the house haunted? After living here for 7 or 8 years, I mean, I haven't had any other haunting experiences. So it's very unlikely that's the culprit. But I still, in my head, I'm thinking, what's going on here? So you guys be the judge. Was it just a realistic dream, or did I experience another haunting? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.